You're listening to the Mobcast Network.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina.
Hello.
Ooh, hi.
Hello.
This is a podcast that looks at some of your favorite cult films, introduce an alcoholic beverage,
Right here.
shows us someone who's not seen them
Present.
Oh, that was me this week.
this week.
Totally.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Totally.
I've seen this movie.
I am the alcohol and didn't see this movie before.
And then we
person.
talk about it. I'm your Native American pop culture spirit guide, Scotty, and I'm joined by, as always,
You're a lady of libation, Stephanie. I dropped facilitator of fun. I don't like saying that anymore. That's a lot. Lady of libations, Stephanie.
What's so funny about this is facilitator of fun is the first thing on your name tag.
Well,
So
it was
it's the
my first
bigger
title.
one.
Way back when
Way
it
back
was
in the
just
way.
me and Scotty.
Yeah.
It was just me and him, and that was my first title. That was before I was Lady of Libations.
Okay.
So I'll be getting a new nameplate.
Okay.
But I have to get him one, and I have to get JD one, and I have
So
to
you
get
already
Drew
have
one
stuff to do
anyway.
anyway.
So it's a thing.
it's a
works.
thing.
It's a thing.
And we're also joined by
Justina, your Jellicle Jester.
she who knows no movies.
Yes, that one. Except for this week.
No. Every week she's the one who knows no
Right.
movie.
She-
And just because she knows 1 out of the 10 that we do.
True story.
Still
True
don't know.
story.
So.
Although I did actively watch Ghost by myself. So I'm learning. I'm growing up, people.
My
Growing
darling.
That's all on my my
I'm
Jennifer fiance
hunger
because
for
she
your
definitely put it on.
touch.
I had to sing that in freshman choir because that movie was popular.
That's cute.
Yes. That was a...
I want to cuddle you while you make pottery.
I feel like that's probably like the most sensual thing you can do is play with wet clay while you
I can think of better things
Spoon.
to play with.
like. I think it like the sensation and the feeling though. Like it was an intense moment,
it was intense.
and then it was done.
Yeah.
We are also joined by our
So
producer,
sorry. So sorry.
who's not in Ghost. It's Caleb.
But I'm sometimes like a ghost in that you don't see me, but you hear me.
We could put you in the corner though.
Yeah.
We could put
Yeah.
baby in the corner.
Nobody
Yeah.
puts baby in the corner.
I
Let's
love
see if
producer
I-
Caleb.
Let's see if
We
I got
still-
that set up.
We still need to come up with a better name for him.
We'll
but,
come up with
But
it.
I kind of, the more I say it,
Yep, it's set
producer
up.
Caleb is kind of cool.
That's kind of his name.
I like producer Caleb.
Hey, and I got picture-in-picture correct.
So works out.
Yep.
And then of course in the other show he's producer Gelman.
Right.
So
So that his name just changes.
his name
Yeah.
just changes.
Okay.
There
That's
you go.
fine.
That's fine.
So if we get mad at you, you're just producer something else. Fair.
It's fair. This week, actually, before I get that, you can please rate and subscribe to us on any podcast app you listen to.
All of them.
Apple's a good one. Spotify's another good one. We're on all of them, or most of them.
Please follow us.
Please follow us and give us a good rating. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the video. Make some comments. We'll comment back.
Yes, we will.
This week's movie is Super Mario Brothers from 1993.
Dum.
We're going to show the trailer now.
Where are we? I got a feeling we're not in Brooklyn no more.
They're brothers. They're plumbers.
Oh no. Mario! Luigi!
They're on the trail of a kidnapped princess and a mystical meteorite
It's incredible!
that gives anyone who possesses it the power to rule the universe.
Get me the rock! Come and get it, lizard breath!
Now, they must rescue the princess
Alien species escaping.
and make it safely back
Later, alligator.
to our world
Are you alright?
before time runs out.
Shoot him! Look out, Mario! Get him! Yes! No, stop! Gotcha! No, not again!
Super Mario Brothers. This ain't no game.
And that was a trailer for Super Mario Brothers.
You're welcome.
1993, directed by Annabelle Jen Clack and her husband Rocky Morton.
Okay.
Written by Parker Bennett, Terry Runt, and Ed Solomon. Stars Bob Hoskins as Mario.
Mario.
John Leguizamo as Luigi Mario.
I love him so hard.
Dennis Hopper as Koopa. Samantha Mathis as Daisy. Mojo Nixon as Toad. Lance Henriksen as King Bowser. Fisher Stevens as in a less offensive role as Iggy. Richard Edson as Spike. The movie came out in 1993. Do you have any facts for us from
I have
1993?
some facts. All right. Let me get to my fun facts from
Fun facts!
1993. We're going to skip the baby names because they essentially stay the same.
Hold on real quick. What were you doing in 1993?
93, I was living in Okinawa, Japan. I was
So you would have seen Mario
married
stuff
to my
everywhere.
first husband and had a small child, Parrish.
How old would Parrish be?
Parrish was 3.
3. All right. So you hit mama of a 3-year-old.
Yeah, mom, a 3-year-old. Jack had not even been thought of yet. So I was doing the Japanese thing, mostly playing video games because that was a huge thing.
Except this one.
Except this one.
So my game back in '93, my game was Street Fighter.
Of course it was.
So that was my thing: Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Soul Calibur.
Yeah, this is a different type of game.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those are what I played back in those times. But in the Japanese pachinko was
Yeah.
a great thing. So yeah, I was living in Okinawa, Japan in 1993. There you go.
I was in Baldwin County High School. I was in the 10th grade. And 10th and 11th grade. So like part of the year I was in the 10th grade, and the following semester I was in the 11th grade. And
That's
so
kinda
I was
awesome.
doing that stuff, playing lots of role-playing games with my friends. Yeah, video games.
I was 4.
Oh, what were you doing it for?
We were probably living on Rich Street. Oh, we were not rich. It's just the name of it. I actually saw it when I went to Washington this last time, and it
Right.
was interesting to see the size of the houses when you're little and you're like, oh, but there were, anyway. But I was living on Rich, I think, because it was right before I started school. Outside of that, I had a neighbor friend across the street that I remember playing with, but I was just living my 4-year-old life. I know that I was using the bathroom by then, so I was going to the potty by myself,
Look at
people.
you,
Look at you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm proud of you.
Thank
that's
you.
pretty
If I had a
cool.
Skittle, I'd give it to you.
Oh, I got my own. Thank you.
All right, 1993.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to start by asking you guys your fun questions. I'm going to start with Scotty this time.
Yep.
Scotty,
Uh-huh.
what celebrity accidental movie set death happened in 1993?
Brendan Lee,
Oh, I
my
knew that.
gosh. On the set of what?
The Crow.
The
I'm so
Crow.
proud
that
of
was
you.
that was heartbreaking,
Oh.
and he was hot as balls.
That's going to lead to your question.
Okay.
But
How hot was Brendan Lee's balls?
so what happened? Because all I know is that he died on set.
Prop gun.
Prop gun.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that like
Which
a
is
thing
why
that's happening right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Like,
why
literally?
it's really significant right
It's
now.
very-
I like how you just like had
Fascinating.
no idea that. Like literally, like our audience was like, "Oh, this was planned." No,
No,
Christina,
it's not.
no idea.
Literally no idea.
It was a prop gun.
I just wrote down that he died on set. I had
Nope,
no idea
prop
how.
gun.
Yep.
Holy ball sack. Okay. Stephanie, who were the leading hunks? I'm sorry. Who was Hollywood's hunks and leading men? There's 2.
Okay, Brad Pitt and
No.
Johnny Depp.
No,
Oh, really?
I think that was like last week's.
I feel like they should still
In
be
93?
relevant. That 93. Okay, hold on. Brandon Lee.
No.
He was
He was hot.
he was on his way to becoming a huge
Mhm.
star, and then died.
He
literally.
was pretty back
Yeah.
then.
Like
They were my hunt.
like
okay.
this was pretty much going to be his big breakout.
Yeah,
role.
it was going to be his big breakout.
I mean, it was, in a way.
True.
Oh,
Yeah,
True.
like because the film still came out. Yeah.
Hollywood hunks back then. I have no idea then.
So let me give you a hint for one of them.
Okay.
The other one I don't know. So I'm going
Okay.
to play a guessing game.
I'll
for
probably
that.
know both of them then.
This one I know. So
Give me a-
Titanic.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio? He was such a baby then. But I get it.
Yeah.
Because that was
So
the
93.
thing.
I guess he just did What's Eating Gilbert Grape. It's way before he did Romeo and Juliet. It's,
Was it before? When was Romeo and Juliet?
96?
Okay.
When he does stuff like that, I just sit and stare in awe sometimes.
I think it's 96.
So I thought Romeo and Juliet was younger, earlier than that.
Yeah, Caleb can.
I'm already on it.
He's on
Yeah.
it. Caleb can figure it out. That's
So
why we
the
have
other
Caleb.
one,
Uh-huh.
it's the initials are RR.
So
Robert Redford?
Yes.
you are
Really?
You are correct. He just did What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and Romeo and Juliet would be another 3 years, and then Titanic the next year.
Yeah, the next year was
you
us.
did good.
Okay.
Robert Redford is old, and he was old in '93.
Okay, now
Yeah.
was he old? Like, because you know how some people hit that old prime where it's
he
like
was
good
never
scotch?
good looking to me.
He
was old. What? I don't even. What the hell was he?
He
even
might have
in
been a
93?
leading man
Up
then,
close and
because one was
personal, I
Hollywood
think.
hunk and one was leading man.
Was it? No, or was it that thing with Tom Cruise where they played pool?
No,
that's-
the Color of Money.
Yeah.
And that was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's a sequel.
Robert Redford was old in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Because that's the sequel to The Hustler.
So what did he do in '93?
I am looking
I
right
think
now.
it's
What
up
is-
close and personal.
I would have never guessed Robert Redford.
What's something I may know him from? Good luck.
Nothing.
No,
Okay.
Up close and personal is 96.
It was
Nothing?
Indecent Proposal.
Oh,
was
Decent
93.
Proposal.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, I would like to fuck your wife.
Okay, a decent
How,
proposal.
for $1 million, can I
Yeah.
sleep with your
I
wife?
get that. Do you know what? I told my husband after I watched that if anybody offered him that, he better accept. Because that's $1 million. Come on now.
You
my
would
gosh.
make that night magical.
I would. For $1 million, I would rock somebody's world. I'm not even
It's
lying.
magical.
It's like, hello, yes. I will do that with you for $1 million.
You could pay off so many debts with that. Oh my gosh, buy like all the houses. Don't even.
Well, not in this market.
I
You could
feel
buy,
like that's
you could buy
No.
like 2
I'd buy
houses, but
two
not like all the houses.
Maybe one.
And you know what? Jamie said he'd be cool with that, so it's fine. He's smart.
Support is
financially.
all that matters.
Yeah.
Smart, and I would let him do the same for $1 million. He finds some sugar mama.
It's like
Go
you do
ahead.
it and then come home to mommy. Okay, thanks.
That's
So
right.
those in our audience who are have $1 million to spare, Stephanie might be willing.
I am willing. I'm also really good at what I do. I'm just saying.
I could be a fluffer
There you
if
go.
you always want to give me a
Hey,
piece of it.
twofer. I'll split it. 500,000 for me. 500,000 for you. Get a twofer for $1 million right here.
I like how she drafted you into
Yeah,
this.
she did. I was like, I just said I'd fluff it.
You can
Like-
fluff. Well, that's fluffing for me.
Okay, I will fluff for her. Yes.
There you go.
All right. So moving
I
on,
kind of feel like I need an adult in this conversation.
because I feel like this is the best one to do right after
All
this
I'm gonna
conversation.
Go ahead.
And I'm the baby, so I can't help you.
So in 1993, well, I should rephrase that. Women were forbidden to wear pants on the floor of Congress until 1993, and we come
Are
so
you
far
shitting
that
me?
now we can be fluffers. Like
I know.
The American dream.
American dream were
No, that was
fulfilling.
a rule.
Yeah, they were forbidden to wear pants on the floor of Congress.
Yep.
This is a fun thing. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Professor Lupin is asleep through most of the train ride to Hogwarts, excuse me. The date is September 1st, 1993. There really was a full moon the previous night, and he was sleeping because he was up all night.
Right.
I don't
Oh.
know. Isn't that fun?
I wonder if
It
she
is
researched
fun.
that.
I don't know. That's fun.
I feel like you'd have to get that accurate.
Yeah. I wonder if it was just like
No,
it was filmed
she
in
totally
93
researched that.
or if
Yeah.
it was like set in 90. I bet it was set
Now
in
let's
93.
think about this
Well,
for a
yeah,
minute.
because the original books
Well,
are
wasn't
set in
filmed
the
93s.
90s.
Yeah, because
But the movies are set modern
As
day.
Yeah.
detailed as these movies and books are, she researched everything. She had to have.
Yeah.
And it's not even that. It's like there are like I've been reading some back history on Harry Potter lately, like other schools, like the school in Japan and the school, like all
That's
the other
cool.
schools that really aren't even mentioned in the novels. Yet she still has an entire back history.
Yep.
For
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Like the school in Japan. Did you know that when they enter the school initially, their robes are enchanted to grow with them, so they never have to get the hand-me-downs or new robes. You
I
get
did
one
not
robe.
know
Yes.
that.
So it's like little details that you don't even realize that she has put into
Mm-hmm.
all of this. So I feel like she totally researched. That was purposeful.
I think all of the Hogwarts world could go on and almost like DC or Marvel. Like they could do like
Yeah.
a whole thing with it, and you would get multiple movies.
Yeah.
Like you could have a whole side series on like
Right.
one of the other schools.
Also, the school in Japan is the smallest wizarding school.
Yeah.
I need to look up what you found because that's really interesting.
I know. You need to do it.
So I
Nerd.
thought that was
Nerd.
That was really fun. So Hocus Pocus was released in July instead of October of 1993 due to Disney not wanting to compete against their other Halloween film, The Nightmare Before Christmas, which was due to release in October by Touchstone Pictures.
I've got a story about The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
We were living in Japan, like I said, and that story came out. Well, that came out back in the day when we still rented stuff from Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother had a dual recorder, like a VHS, so you could play one movie and record in a blank one.
So you stole it?
I didn't steal it for her grandson because we couldn't get it in Japan at the time. There was nowhere. We couldn't find it anywhere in Japan at the time. So she recorded it and sent Parrish a copy of it right when it came out, when it was available for renting.
Yeah.
That was 94.
And that is to this day Parrish's all-time favorite movie.
Aw.
That's
to
so
this day.
sweet.
I've only seen it once. I saw it in the theaters in 93.
You've
Oh,
only
wow.
seen it. The kids love
I watch
that
it
movie.
all the time and listen
Which
to,
is-
and I have the
yeah.
soundtrack. I listen to soundtrack, but that to this day is Parrish's all-time favorite movie.
That's really sweet. Good job, Grandma. Well done. So I thought that was fun. I didn't know they both came out the same year. So while filming Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams improvised so much that there were PG, PG-13, R, and NC-17 edits of the film. And I would love to watch
Watching
each one of those
NC-17
as it goes up.
There is a movement right now. After the Snyder Cut came out, the director of Mrs. Doubtfire mentioned that there had all these alternate cuts for Mrs. Doubtfire, and there was on Twitter. It was trending for a little bit about release the NC-17 cut of.
That would
I
be
want to watch them
amazing.
in order. Like, I want to watch
Yeah.
the PG, PG-13, R. Like, I would love to watch them.
No,
get
I want
graphic,
straight to. I want to go straight
more
to
intense to
NC-17.
see how bad it can get.
Mrs. Doubtfire is the next like Blade Runner where there's like 5 different cuts.
And he's still a robot.
I want to go straight to NC-17.
That would be fun.
Ties into Bicentennial Man.
I think that would be
great.
really
I
cool.
we should do that and like do a drinking game every time Robin Williams or Mrs. Doubtfire says fuck.
Just the more bugs at the end. Oh my gosh. All right, so moving on. The McDonald's Supersize option started as a cross promotion for the 1993 Jurassic Park movie. It was called Dino Size and was so successful that after the movie left theaters, the option remained under its new name, Supersize.
Cool. I didn't know that.
And lasted up until Morgan Spurlock
Did
Killed
that
it.
fast food thing.
did Supersize Me, yeah. West Virginian.
So that
Morgan
started
Spurlock,
for
who I've met.
Jurassic Park, which is interesting. Steven Spielberg received a bachelor's degree for completing a course on film and electronic arts at a university. To pass the advanced filmmaking class exam, he submitted his own Schindler's List. Isn't that fun?
That's hilarious.
So,
Steven Spielberg is like, fuck you. Here's my
Here's
final.
Here's I worked on it real
He's
hard
like,
for you.
Yeah, I wonder if he got an A because he did get the Oscar for that film.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have.
That
I
would-
would have got
that-
like a B. Be like, do you want to see my Oscar?
Do you want to see the Oscar for this one?
also, you got to really, really appreciate him going back to school to get a degree.
Yeah.
Just to have it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Because he started college and then he dropped out to start making films, but he had always like aspired to go back and like finish.
Oh, he did.
I think that's amazing. Yeah,
Oh, he did.
I think that's so cool.
What a sassy but a fantastic thing to do. Okay. This I thought was just hilarious. Wheel of Fortune's Vanna White sued Samsung Electronics in 1993 over its use of a humorous ad featuring a robot turning letters on a game show, alleging a violation of her personality rights.
Oh shoot!
White was awarded $403,000 in damages, and now I want to know who I can sue because that was in.
Do you know
93.
that would have been? Do you know how many years' salary that is for me?
Yeah, exactly. And she was like, I'm already making all this money up here, but you took my personality. So I'm going to need some money for
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Because that was her whole thing.
That's
yeah.
her whole thing.
Yeah, it is.
She just
She's
turns
very
letters. They finally let her host last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Are you
that.
serious?
Yeah.
How did she do? How did
She was
do?
fine. Pat Sajak had surgery, and so she filled in as the host.
Who did her letters?
I think they had someone else come in.
Like
Yeah,
a
they-
guest-
'cause they-
but it
guest
wouldn't be
letter
automatic because
Well-
she can't show that it can be done without her.
Well, because they've kind of started showing like other people to do the letters even before that.
yeah.
Let's be honest. Anybody can turn a letter. No,
So-
no offense.
Because she's got to sue because she's got like, don't you dare show it being automatic.
That's
no
not a hard
machine's
job.
taking my
Your
job.
job is to smile, look pretty, and turn a letter.
They took her job.
And I did the cost of the Super Bowl ad, and do you guys want to guess? I'm going to double check and see
In
what it was
93?
last time we
What
did
was the
this.
year last time?
It was, and this is why I write everything
80 what?
down. Oh, I don't know. I didn't write the year on here. It was Warlock.
Warlock's in 89.
89,
So It was in 89. It was 675. So 675,000.
Okay, so we're in 93.
Mm-hmm.
We are now at a cool million. Is what I'm saying.
I think this is the year Michael Jackson saw do 1.2.
It was 850,000.
800.
Okay,
Ooh.
All right.
not as high as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little higher. I thought this, and I may be wrong, but I thought Michael Jackson did the Super Bowl, and it was a huge deal. He did the halftime show, and it was a huge deal.
So that probably was
Yeah,
a cool
I think
million
it
at
was a
least
premium.
then.
I thought it was a premium
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
But that could have been later. But I think it was 93.
Okay. So one of the last
It
things
was
I have
93.
before
It was 93.
our board game is the most popular TV shows. They've kind of changed a little bit. Do you guys want to play the guessing game, or do you
Is
want me to
Cosby
run
Show
through
still on
them?
the list?
We can.
Which one?
Cosby Show still on the list?
In my
It
defense,
may be over by then.
by this time I was in Japan, and the TV that I got was delayed
I will
and
go through
old
it.
and
Yeah.
not. So I will play the game, but I'll probably be very bad at it.
I will go through it for you.
Okay.
So in 10th place, Thunder Alley on
Never
ABC.
heard of it.
In 9th place, Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
8th place, Murphy Brown.
Yeah.
I used to like that.
In 7th place, Frasier. In 6th place, Coach.
Coach.
5th place is Grace Under Fire.
Oh, I used to like that one too.
Yeah, she was drunk a lot on the set. She got that had a huge.
Was she
ma-
under fire?
Well, yeah, she.
Because she was drunk.
She's trying to make a comeback. So
Yeah.
she was on
Oh, yeah.
Walking Dead actually.
Yeah, she
Interesting.
was.
Yeah.
She sure was.
So in 4th place, we have Roseanne. 3rd place, Seinfeld.
Seinfeld was
Seinfeld.
big for a long time.
And
Didn't
then,
start out big though. It was
Mm-mm.
almost canceled first season.
Really? And then it made it for a while?
Yeah, they kind of the
Sometimes
the,
you got to stick it out.
the head of NBC liked it, so they kept it around. So
Cool. 2nd place was Home Improvement.
Nice.
I remember watching that.
Yep.
And
Dude.
1st place was 60 Minutes.
Would you guys like to know what I watched back in that year?
Yes.
I watched a lot of AFIS TV, which is your Armed Forces
Television.
television network, whatever, which consisted of old shows, and then there were some Japanese channels where you got all those amazing game shows that the Japanese do,
Yeah, right.
which are hilarious. And then
Man vs. Tiger.
and a lot of anime. That's where I was introduced to anime, by the way.
Okay.
Like movies. And other than that, it was like VHS,
Right.
rentals,
Yeah.
movie rentals.
I believe
So
it.
there you go.
So not
because we
these.
didn't have the internet.
Nope.
That's a sad life. Most popular board game of 1993. Any guesses?
Risk.
No.
I'm going to say that every year
Okay,
until it
one
wins.
year it's going to
One
win.
year it's
Because
gonna
I
win.
love
year.
Risk.
Crossfire.
No.
Okay. Hero Quest.
No. It has a number in it.
Side note: My Hero Quest from
Oh.
HasLabs
Well, no.
Uh-huh.
should be in this week.
Oh, shoot. You really ordered one?
Yeah, I ordered
We
'cause-
used to have one. I
Yeah,
used
so
to love
we
it.
got Hero. I got that and all the expansions because they remade
That's
it.
amazing.
And it was through Hasbro's Kickstarter HasLabs.
That's fantastic.
same
I
time
don't even know what it is.
It's
so we'll
we're
have to
totally
play.
gonna play it. It's
We
like-
have
We're
to
going to
play.
play it.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a
we're gonna play
D&D
it.
board
Yeah,
game.
we'll play it.
Okay. That sounds fun.
So our card games counted because all I can think of is a card game with a number.
You can try.
Oh, Phase
Uno.
10. Are you talking about Phase 10?
Imagine-
no,
Yeah,
so
that came out in 93.
so card games do count then, yes, because I know Phase 10 is on a list,
Yeah.
but it's not this one.
Phase 10 was great.
Uno?
no.
Phase 10 was like the jam.
So for 1993, it was 13 Dead End Drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have never heard
That,
of that.
and that's kind of had a comeback too.
Yeah.
So Milton Bradley published a rather morbid game in 1993 called 13 Dead End Drive, which saw players take the roles of feuding family members of a deceased wealthy woman. The family's mansion is represented by the game board, and the players must set traps to kill their opponent's characters.
Yep.
Similar to this game is a spin-off called 1313 Dead End Drive. They just added another 13 with some modifications and additions.
Well, there you go.
That sounds fun to
Yep.
kill each other off. To
I'm
get
going
the-
straight to eBay to find out how much one of these cost.
I meant to look.
It's not on
It's-
Amazon?
when I went
It's-
in there and I couldn't find
Oh, you
it.
got
It's pretty
eBay
cheap.
money.
It's pretty cheap now because I've seen they've started reprinting 13,
That's not, I
and
wonder if they
and
have
I've
it
seen
here.
some at Books a Million.
Okay,
Yeah, we can get it. They actually might have it here.
Yeah, I meant to look and I came right back. So I'll double check. But of
That made
course,
me
Gamers and Geeks
that-
does house a collection of board games. Feel free to come look.
Yeah.
That might
That's
be fun
awesome.
for us
That
to
sounds like
play.
it would be fun. I don't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
All right, so you
it's
ready?
Clue, but
I'm
you get
ready.
to actually be the murderer.
Brothers and sisters, gather around for the sermon.
Let's
Woo!
do it.
I'm
which,
here.
which I didn't have time. Okay, I did have time to write, but guys, look, my fingers are messed up right now, and typing's hard, so I didn't type a sermon. So I'm just gonna do.
He can't type. He's winging it.
So I'm gonna wing it.
You got this.
About 65 million years ago, a meteorite crashes into the Earth, killing the dinosaurs, splitting the universe into two parallel dimensions. The surviving dinosaurs cross into a new dimension, evolving into a humanoid race. 20 years ago, a mysterious woman leaves a large egg along with a rock at a Catholic orphanage. As she attempts departure, President Koopa accosts her, demanding the rock's location. Rocks then fall into the woman, killing her. The egg hatches, containing an infant girl.
Goyle.
Goyle.
In the present, two Italian-American plumbers, brothers Mario and Luigi, live in Brooklyn, New York, close to being driven out of business by the mafia-operated operation of Scapelli Construction Company, led by Anthony Scapelli. Luigi falls for NYU student Daisy, who's digging under the Brooklyn Bridge for dinosaur bones. After a date, Daisy returns Luigi to the bridge, only to witness two of Scapelli's men sabotaging it by leaving the water pipes open. Mario and Luigi manage to fix it, but Iggy and Spike, Koopa's henchmen and cousins, knock them unconscious, kidnap Daisy. Upon awakening, the brothers pursue them through the interdimensional portal to Dino Hatton.
Is that really the name of that place?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Iggy and Spike realize they forgot Daisy's rock, a meteorite fragment which Koopa is trying to obtain to merge his world with the human world. It is then revealed that Daisy is the long-lost princess of the other dimension. When Koopa overthrew Daisy's father as king and de-evolved him into a fungus, her mother, the queen, took her to Brooklyn. The portal was then sealed, but Scapelli's men inadvertently reopened the portal when they blasted the cave. Koopa sends his cousins to find Daisy and the rock to merge the dimensions and make him dictator of both worlds. Yep. However, after Koopa subjects them to one of their experimentations to make them more intelligent, they realize Koopa's evil intentions and side with the Mario Brothers. Daisy is taken to Koopa Tower, where she meets Yoshi, who's a dinosaur. Wow. Koopa informs Daisy that she is descended from the dinosaurs, believing only she can merge the worlds because of her royal heritage. Because reasons. Eventually, the Mario Brothers rescue Daisy, aided by Toad, a good-natured guitarist who was de-evolved into a Goomba as punishment. Eventually, the two worlds merge. Koopa de-evolves Scapelli into a chimpanzee, because Steph needed a monkey in this movie.
Oh, we never talked about the monkey aspect either.
I really thought there was like a main monkey character in here. I don't know where I got that from.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Oh.
Okay.
I wanted to tell her so bad all day yesterday when we were watching the movie. I was like, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Scapelli turns into a Donkey Kong before going after Mario, but Luigi and Daisy manage to remove the fragment from the meteorite in the world, separating it again. In Dino Hatton, Mario confronts Koopa, eventually defeats him when him and Luigi fire de-evolution guns at Koopa and blast him.
We got a camera issue.
Oh, I have questions, but go ahead and finish.
We got a camera issue.
Okay. I just froze.
It's like we don't want to keep talking because like we all want to say something right now, and it's like nobody speaks.
Okay, we got it back. We're back up.
All right. All right.
I have questions, but I'm going to let you finish
All right.
because this is a detailed question.
I'm excited.
Oh, I can't wait.
This is where my nerd comes out.
All right.
Geek. More geek.
Mario confronts Koopa and eventually defeats him when he and Luigi fire their de-evolution guns at Koopa and blast him with a bomb.
Ba-bomb. She heard that all day yesterday.
Yep.
Koopa, now transformed into a ferocious semi-human Tyrannosaurus Rex, attempts to kill the Mario Brothers, but they're permanently destroyed by de-evolving him into an actual Tyrannosaurus Rex, then primeval slime. Daisy's father is restored as king after Koopa's defeated. The citizens celebrate and immediately destroy anything that has Koopa's likeness. Luigi professes his love for Daisy and wants her to come back to Brooklyn with him, but she's got like a dad and a princess, and she's going to stay in Dino.
She's royalty now.
Right.
Yeah.
She has a castle. Okay.
But he also doesn't offer to stay either.
Right. Crestfallen,
bye.
Luigi kisses Daisy goodbye as he and Mario return back to Brooklyn, where Daisy watches him leave. 3 weeks later, the Mario Brothers are getting ready for dinner where their story comes on the news, and the Anchorman says they should be called the Super Mario Brothers. Daisy then arrives and asks Mario to help her on a new mission. Done.
Okay,
Credits.
here's my question. And so the whole time I thought there was a monkey.
You did get a monkey.
Right, because I remember this like gorilla, and you're telling me it's Donkey Kong, but I remember playing Donkey Kong back in the 80s.
Right.
Yeah.
So how does Donkey Kong come before Mario Brothers?
Because Mario is the guy.
No. Well,
Mario's the guy that jumps over the
Yeah,
barrels
yeah.
that Donkey
Jump-
Kong
yeah.
throws.
You are shitting me.
no.
Oh,
Yeah, his
yes!
name. His name.
Okay, all right, ready? This is how we feel.
Yeah, yeah.
so fun. I'm like, know the things.
So originally,
You are
so
shitting
when
me.
Donkey Kong came out, he was known as just Jumpman.
He was Jumpman.
Yeah,
But it's
Wait,
It's Mario.
So Mario Brothers is a sequel of Donkey Kong?
yes.
Yeah, it's in the same universe.
So Donkey Kong is its own thing, but Mario jumps over
Yeah,
the barrels
and-
because he has a princess.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a princess?
Yeah.
He's
The
jumping
girl
first
is Daisy. He's
Right.
trying to rescue Daisy.
So
with the barrels.
So
The
no,
barrels.
it's Paulina and Donkey Kong.
Who's it? Paulina. That's right, Paulina and Donkey
Yes.
Kong.
Okay.
You're right.
Which she's been brought back recently in some of the
He's
games
just
as well.
constantly
Oh, nice.
chasing a broad.
So let me ask you another question. Because, you hear things. I'm not stupid. So all this time I keep hearing about Princess Peach, but I never heard Princess Peach in the movie.
She, for
'Cause
some
that's a
reason, was
different
not in the
version.
film. For some reason.
But Princess Peach is more of a priority in different
She's
versions
no-
of
So
Mario.
Princess Peach is not the
Peach
chick
is the
in the
main
movie.
is the main girl in
She's
the Mario
Daisy.
games.
So Daisy
But-
is an actual person in Donkey Kong?
Daisy,
No.
No,
Daisy
no.
is Mario.
I mean in Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daisy
So-
is an actual
There's
Mario character.
Princess
Yes.
Daisy, Princess Peach. I guess we have Paulina, but
Yeah.
that's the Donkey Kong one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think
Are they sisters? Are they related?
No.
Are they-
So it's complicated. So
this is the best conversation.
So Paulina is one of Mario's exes from the Donkey Kong days.
Wait, was
Mario gets
Paulina the
around.
girl in this movie?
No,
this was Daisy.
This was
No, I'm
Daisy.
talking about the Italian chick.
Oh no. No, I actually looked that up because I was curious if it was even Peach. It was neither. It's
Okay.
Danielle.
Okay.
It's just some other random bitch. It don't
And,
matter.
and
because
so
because
Yeah.
Daisy likes
this
Luigi. Daisy and Luigi are a
yeah,
thing.
Daisy
Yeah.
and that's how it is. Well, so actually Mario and Daisy were originally a thing in the games.
What?
And then
Luigi's kind of like, oh, you need a second player. He can come.
yeah.
What?
It's usually always Mario, and
Yeah.
then you have Luigi.
Yeah.
But I liked Luigi way better.
He's the
in
worst
movie.
person to play with. His legs do whatever they want.
Luigi's better because you can jump further.
You can jump further, but they're so uncontrolled.
Not Mario. They're even, right?
They're actually even, yeah.
They're even. They're different color palettes in,
Yeah.
in the first one.
In the first one, but I think later
In
as the
future
games
ones,
go on,
Luigi
Like-
has a weirder way to move. He moves different.
Because Super Mario Brothers 2, when it came out, it's not really Super Mario Brothers 2. It's a reskin
yeah,
game.
Yeah.
Is that the Japanese version or there's
The-
one that's
So I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So the main one that we got is a reskin,
Yeah, it's
and then
a
there's
reskin.
and then
what does
there's
that
the
mean?
lost.
What is reskin?
So they there was a game in Japan, and you can look up the title because I can't remember. I used to know it, but
Yeah.
there's a game in Japan that was Well, I don't think it was that popular, but
What company put this out?
Nintendo.
Okay.
yeah, this is a Nintendo.
Originally.
This is a Nintendo staple.
Okay.
Yeah,
Staple.
Yeah, it's
Stephanie,
basically
staple.
Yeah, it's
Come
basically
on.
this and Zelda. Those
Right.
are theirs.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for when you guys have these
I've
moments
never
with
played
me.
Zelda either.
and so
God. It's gotta be you in Star Trek and Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so
Let
sorry.
me explain. By the time that I really started playing video games, I had already moved to Japan, and the big thing were they
Fighting
used to
games.
have fighting games because they used to have tournaments
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
fighting
Right.
games. So I skipped all. I went from Pac-Man and Centipede to Street Fighter.
So it's fine. I did like the opposite. Like I hate fighting games, so I was like Zelda and Donkey Kong
Yeah.
and Mario.
So, and then I went from the fighting games like our first home system was.
I wonder if Steph would like Smash.
She would probably like
Super Mario Smash?
Yeah, Smash Brothers.
Smash is a little more broad though of a fighting game. It's a little harder to kind of
But
learn.
it mixes
like the
everything.
mechanics.
It's Mario,
the
but it's
mechanics are
fighting.
Yeah,
because the
Mario
mechanics
has a fighting game.
Yeah.
It's actually with all Nintendo.
Yeah.
a lot of,
that's
and
cool.
the
a lot of
but the
proper-
mechanics are kind of
crazy.
So I did all
Yeah.
the fighting, and then when I was living, also in the 90s, we got our first, I guess, home system, and I can't remember. I'm so terrible, but we used to play things like, the Tomb Raider and Diablo and give me some of the other ones. There's some other the little
Resident
RPG
Evil
game kind of thing.
Isn't that one similar to that?
Yeah, Resident Evil was mid-90s.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. But there's one before that was really Final Fantasy.
Oh, Final Fantasy.
We used to do the Final Fantasy games, so that was kind
a
of
whole
so I
different
went
type of
from
games.
fighting games to those kind of games.
Yeah, to more like RPG
more like
action
adventure
games.
like adventure. Yeah, so I just skipped these games.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I love them. They're my favorite.
It's I just looked at it. It's Doki Doki something for Super Mario Brothers 2. Doki Doki Panic.
Yeah, Doki Doki Panic.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
No,
It does
Doki
sound
Doki
nasty.
is Japanese for heartbeats.
Doki Doki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So heartbeat
That's-
panic.
Heartbeat panic.
Okay.
So-
Yeah. And
Doki Doki.
And
That's
so-
awful.
So
basic-
rescan. So Doki Doki Panic comes out in Japan. It doesn't do well, but Super Mario's crazy. There's a game called
because they made Super Mario Brothers 2,
which
but
is
they figured it was too hard for Americans.
right. It's basically Super Mario Bros. 1, just really, really super hard.
Yeah.
Which is where we get the lost levels from.
The lost levels from, and so so they bring so they bring Super Mario. So they bring.
That's
Super,
me. When you guys start talking, I'm like, I'm just here, guys.
right. So they bring so
I have nothing.
so they take Doki
have
Doki
nothing.
Panic.
I have the shirt.
And they take all the characters and reskin them with Mario characters.
Okay, so that's why it's a little different.
Right, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the same game except they just put Mario characters over
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
normal characters, and
So it's not really
that's-
Mario, but
right,
it's Mario.
Yeah.
Right, so that's why Luigi jumps high. That's where
Yeah.
Luigi first jumped high.
That's where
Yep.
Peach hovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then three started to get like a lot of the mainstays of what we know for Mario Brothers.
Right.
And then even more of the mainstays come in.
Well, 2 gets the Shy Guys too.
Yeah.
Shy Guys and
That's true.
But
We do get Shy
what's
Guy.
the one I'm thinking of? Not Super Mario, but like the next one, the Yoshi Adventure Games ones. That's where we get Yoshi.
Well,
and
Super Mario World was my favorite.
Super Mario World. That's
yes,
it.
it's for the
That's where you get
SNES.
the Yoshi.
Yeah, that's where you get Yoshi.
Star World. Y'all, I want to go home and play so bad.
3's my favorite. I like
3's
3.
my favorite. That's
Yeah,
the one that
3's my
Jennifer and I
favorite.
used to play at Game Over.
Yeah, 3's great.
We used to-
remember that.
Because
We used to go
I-
sit and play 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3.
because I had a Game Boy Advance which had the 3 on it,
Yeah.
as well as
I still do.
I would
and that
sit
also
beside
came
you
with
guys
the
and drink beer while
So-
you play.
yeah.
Yes, she's watched me play.
because there was
R.I.P.
because there was basically Donkey Kong,
I know.
and then
I
after
love
that
that
there
place.
was just Mario Brothers, which is them basically in pipes beating up monsters from underneath, and that's and
That was
then
a
you
cool
get
little
Super
side
Mario
game you
yeah,
could do.
and then you get Super Mario Brothers after that is how
Yeah.
was the release order essentially.
So the movie.
Yeah,
I don't like the movie in terms of the universe. Like the story to me is just stupid.
oh.
Well, okay. So
Are we getting into that later, though? Really, the
No,
notes?
we can talk about it now.
Okay.
So I will say this: we watched it together as a
Yeah.
family.
Yes,
we
we did. It was
We
great.
did. It was magical.
Watched it
I enjoyed
The reason
that.
why we watched it together is because this is not available on streaming, and so I had to buy physical copies, and so we watched them here in the studio, and I enjoyed it a lot better than I had remembered. It's
Yeah.
not great, but there are some cute, fun moments, and we laughed. And
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. So
And there's a few like moments that you connect, and you're like, oh, that I get what they're going for.
Like you're like with a spike and stuff like that. You're like, oh, okay, I see. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, but
nothing
it's
to
all
base
wrong.
it on.
Yeah.
Like not knowing the game, I had nothing to base it on.
Oh,
like,
we're gonna
I-
fix that.
So I'm
But
wondering.
what I'm saying is I enjoyed it. It was funny. Well, I love John Leguizamo in anything he does. I love him so hard. So he was funny and he was cute. It's got some really good actors in it for what I would call.
A B movie?
Yeah, I mean,
It
I
felt
mean,
very
I
much
hate
like
to
a
be
B
I
movie.
I say that not being ugly or critical, but it's what I would call
It's a B. I would
movie.
call it a B movie.
But it's got some big names in it for
Yeah.
a B movie.
They
which
must
was
have all been
surprising.
fans.
or something. I mean,
I know for
I have
I know
a
for
lo-
He's got
Hoskins'
something
to say about that.
son.
I have a whole thing for about
Yeah.
So I was kind of surprised to see the actors in it that I saw. I enjoyed it. It was funny. So the things I didn't like about it is like I could have done without the Goombas. I thought they were stupid.
Oh, I like that. I think Goomba's my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like when Toad becomes. I like Toad.
The thing is, they're kind of mindless
To me,
nonsense
they're
in the game.
Right.
To
Yeah.
me, they are the Jar Jar Binks of Mario World, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Look at that. I like Jar Jar Binks.
I don't.
But we also like Goomba, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay,
there's
okay,
that.
okay. Yeah,
So it's like,
Yeah.
if they hadn't had the Goombas, it still would have been the same movie.
When
in
we
my
play,
opinion.
we'll point them out because you'll see how
Yeah,
they
are,
pretty much
they are, and they're, but at the same time, like they're completely different at the same time.
I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil it because so for next week's episode, we're gonna make her play the Mario game because she's
Yeah, we
never
are.
played it. So
Right.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear her thoughts about how, because she'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll know what we know now.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's
There you
no
go.
going back.
So I'm wondering if you guys liked it a lot, the film itself, simply because it had a very Mad Max kind of feel to it.
Oh, it did not. It had a very
kinda
80s
did.
fun film, like a
See, I
Goonies
thought
kind
it
of
did
thing.
because it was like things in the faux world.
It-
It was like things had to be like put together in a way that was very like rustic and bare, and I don't
No.
know. It reminded me of Mad Max.
It was nothing like Mad Max.
For me, it's like
Not like the action. It had
I get what
a
you're
look,
saying.
aesthetic.
Kinda.
Yes,
But
Yeah, the cars are very Mad Max.
the design of the city's more Blade Runner.
it was more.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of Blade Runner-ish.
It was more Blade Runner, Total Recall.
Yeah.
No,
that's
Didn't
fair.
have
some Total
That's
Recall.
fair.
Yeah, it was more Total Recall.
I can
than
see
Mad
that
I
Max.
can
more.
feel that. I can
But it
feel
had that kind of weird feel to it. I don't
that
know
weird
if that.
futuristic kind of.
Like it was
If
going
you
for
guys,
the
like,
dystopian
enjoy those-
future.
No, it had that.
Bumper cars.
No, with the shells.
Oh, Demolition Man.
Yeah,
Demolition Man kind of feel to it.
Oh my gosh! I just saw
It
a
really
thing about
did.
Demolition.
Did
Man.
it not?
I forgot.
It had
did.
more of a
It did.
Demolition
Yeah.
Man
It did.
kind of feel to it.
I had a fun fact
like
from
how she-
'93 about Demolition Man too. Wasn't it in this year?
Yep.
Yeah.
It
There you
was
go.
about. Oh my gosh! About in the other country, maybe Europe or somewhere. I can't remember. It instead of Taco Bell, it was Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut, yeah.
But I couldn't remember if we talked about
Yeah,
it
we
or
talked-
not.
we talked
I
about
thought
it.
so.
About it.
So I didn't put it down.
But yeah, so that it had
So
more
I guess it's more that
had more
'93 timeline then.
of that Demolition Man kind of.
Well,
so
well,
in the
'cause
'90s,
a lot
that's
of
what they
those,
thought the future
a lot of
would be.
those type of films were coming out around that time.
Yeah.
So like
that was what
everybody
was,
was,
popular.
everybody was like, oh, that's a cool idea. Let's do some dystopia future.
There's no kids with this name, and then everybody does it, and then it's
Yeah.
like a boom. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, so it was okay, but I don't like it compared to the game because I feel like they could have done a much better job.
Yeah, they could have done the game.
Yeah.
They could have done a much
they
better
don't.
job.
No.
They don't, which is weird. But what they did, like I love Yoshi. That whole aspect was
He's so cute.
right. He's adorable.
It's a puppy.
And I like the cast. It's silly, but
Yeah.
it was fun.
It held up well enough. It was enjoyable
yeah,
to watch.
Right. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Like it's a fun, like if you go in and decide, like if it had a different name,
Right.
it's a great movie. Like it's a fun, well,
I
great
don't-
in the terms of like fun.
I don't know. Okay.
Like,
Fun being
do you want to
well-
have? Do you
Yeah.
want to have fun at a movie? Yeah,
It's a matinee popcorn kind of killer
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah, I gotcha. I feel you.
but like because it has the Mario Brothers name on it, that's why it's dragged as much as it is.
Right. Because it's not Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
There's very little, like mostly in name only, kind of a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Which is weird, but it's just strange. Favorite? You got anybody got favorite scenes?
Oh goodness!
The when her dad descended like a testicle.
when you had the giant testicle drop down.
King Koopa is not King Koopa, but the
It's just the king.
Mushroom King. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a fungus and he can descend,
He's like, "Come on down, Dad. Come on down."
and he just looks like descending testicles. It's
I
just-
mean, my favorite scene is when John Leguizamo took his shirt off.
run around the desert.
Yeah.
I actually want to
I was
redo
okay
mine.
with
It was the
that.
Ba-Bomb. When he like
Actually, that is my favorite.
when he
was
like
so
set
good.
it
I'm not
off
gonna
and then
lie.
it goes for like
It's,
a
and it's
city.
adorable. You're just like,
It's
oh,
so cute.
I
Yeah.
did. So but the testicle was hilarious, but there was nothing cuter than that little tiny ba-bomb. And
yeah.
not knowing the game, I love the name ba-bomb.
Yeah.
it's a ba-bomb.
It's a ba-bomb.
I like the 5 seconds that they're merged into our reality,
Right.
and just because of the way Dennis Hopper goes monkey,
Monkey.
monkey.
There's my and I was excited because
You got your monkey.
Not the monkey I had in my mind though, because I really
You were
envisioned
looking
a
for
big
Donkey
Kong.
Kong.
I was looking for Donkey Kong.
I knew the whole time that's
Me
who you
too.
I
wanted.
did
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I guess I've seen enough.
You're like,
on
it's
Yeah.
a
my
monkey. There's
subconscious that
the
I knew-
monkey's the big guy.
I knew
Right.
that there should have been a damn monkey in the movie.
You subconsciously connected it all together
I
without
did.
realizing.
I did. Looks like there's a monkey.
My favorite scene is the Goombas in the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he
they
makes them dance.
And
Yeah.
so that's
So is Donkey Kong a bad guy?
He stole Paulina
yes and no.
and then
Okay,
threw barrels
so-
at
so-
Jumping Man.
No,
So
I
once
just
again,
said
we
no.
get complicated. So Nintendo has set it up to where the Donkey Kong that's in the Donkey Kong games is actually Grandpa Donkey Kong in the Donkey Kong Country games.
I did not know that. It's Grandpa.
So and then
He's crotchety in the games.
and then
Holy shit. That
the
makes
main
sense. This is
Donkey Kong that
hilarious.
you know from Donkey Kong Country is a good guy.
So Grandpa's the one that was
Grandpa's
throwing
the-
barrels.
yeah.
Come on,
And
Grandpa.
so regular Donkey
Back
Kong
in
is
his day.
chill with Mario. Yeah.
Back in my day, we just took our princess.
The current Donkey Kong and Mario are bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're friends.
And honestly, Crotchety's all
This
he's
is
cool.
crotchety.
Crotchety's pretty cool now too.
This
Yeah,
by
he's
far
cool, but
is
he's
the
crotchety.
most hilarious
like,
episode I think we have done.
Yeah.
keep going. Actually,
I'm waiting for a Zelda film to come out because then it really gets complicated.
Oh, man.
I've
I
got-
feel like it's time for a shot.
I feel like it's
yeah,
time
go
for a
ahead.
shot, too.
Let's do the
Yeah.
libation because I got before I go into apocrypha and stuff.
Okay.
There's something I want to show you.
So funny story. It's hard for me to come up with a drink before I watch
Right.
a movie, and so this one, we were at Poindexter's the other night, and Erin, our lovely bartender,
Shout out to Poindexter's.
and Poindexter's is amazing. Erin, who's also an amazing bartender, she came over to the table and I said, I have a question. I have to come up with a cocktail for this movie I've not seen. I need some help. And she's like, so what movie is it? And I told her, and she goes, oh, you just need to do shrooms. And I'm like, I don't know where to get shrooms, but that'd be a great idea. But I don't know where to get them. And I said, oh, wait a minute. I said, what about that like mushroom juice that people drink? And she's like, oh, the kombucha. And I'm
I've
like, yeah.
never heard of it until you brought it.
Kombucha. It's made from a fungus, and
There's
it's supposed
fungus
to be
among
good
us.
for you. And I have never ever in my life drank it because the thought of drinking fungus juice is disgusting to me.
Stephanie, I
But-
need you to trust the fungus.
Right. So that's
Trust
what
the
she
fungus.
said. She says, no, I drink it all the time. It's delicious. They
That
have
may
all
explain
kinds
a lot
of
for her.
flavors. She says that they have all kinds of flavors. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll check this out. So I went to our local Publix where they have all these health food stuff. And they have like aisles upon, like they have shelves upon shelves of this lovely fungus juice.
I did not know that.
So I'm like, okay. So I made up my own drink. There's no internet help or anything this week.
Even better.
This is me. So I decide. I asked her also, what color should I get? Like what flavor? She goes, oh, in the game, there's like all different colors of mushrooms.
That's
and
my
I'm
girl.
like, it just depends on what you want to do. And I'm like, that's too much
One up.
information. Never mind. So never mind. I'll just pick a color. So we're doing the orange color. I hope that's a thing in the game.
I don't think there's an orange.
Okay.
What's the one that makes you big?
That's red.
That's red.
Oh, he can't tell.
What yellow? Is there yellow? This is close to yellow. It'll be close to
Yeah.
yellow.
I think yellow's the bad one that hurts you when you get it.
Yeah.
Yellow's the one that
Damn
does
it.
damage.
Nobody told me.
We're taking
Okay.
a damage. We're taking a damage.
Okay,
It's fine.
we're
Okay.
doing this because I like the flavor.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It is
No, no. You think you like the flavor. You've not had it yet, right?
no, in my mind this should be good. It's the kombucha mushroom infused with Florida orange and vanilla, and it's been oak aged.
Okay, that
To
better
me,
be
that
good.
sounded pretty damn good.
That sounds like a cocktail by itself.
But I decided it's orange, so we're gonna do like a dreamsicle. So we got the cream soda,
Okay.
and we're pairing it with my favorite alcohol, Tito's vodka.
Which I
Maybe
think would
one
go well
day
with that.
Tito's will sponsor our show because I feel like they should. Talking to you, Tito's.
Talking to you.
Okay. This is a shot, by the way, not a drink.
Yeah, I don't.
We're not doing a whole drink of the mushroom juice.
We'd all be in the bathroom because it's a probiotic.
Apparently, it makes you poop.
So we'll be super healthy and clean.
Yep.
All right, so she's got these colorful drinks, but she's opening.
It's carbonated.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I
mushroom
would have
juice-
shook it as well because it seemed like you should.
She just sniffed it. That face was not trust. She's not. She's having second thoughts.
Oh, we're doing this.
Oh, okay, she's pouring it. She's poured it in there. There's an alcoholic version of kombucha too.
Oh, this has alcohol in it. The label says it has trace amounts of alcohol.
No. There's like alcoholic.
Yeah, we're about to eat it or drink it.
Yeah. So
It's fine.
yeah, you can get a buzz off of some.
Could you open
kombucha.
this for me, please? I made way too much, so we're having multiple shots if it tastes good.
Well, there's 4 of you here that will enjoy it.
Oh, that's right. You're not doing it.
No.
Do you want a shot of? Oh, you're getting just this though.
Oh, you're making me drink the.
Yes.
Oh.
You're
It's
totally
good
getting
for
this.
you.
I am not looking forward to the mushroom goo.
Wait. We'll top it with some vanilla stuff or the.
Okay. All right. I'm still not looking forward to the orange goo.
The cream soda.
Yeah. We'll top it. Don't drink it yet.
No.
We're gonna top it with the cream soda.
Oh yeah, this smells like a fungus. It smells like a foot.
Let me smell that before she puts the cream soda in
It
there.
smells like a foot.
It does smell like a foot.
That sounds like a foot.
Like
I was
somebody's sweaty
I was expecting some orange.
athletic sock.
I get more foot than
Like a
anything of
football
that.
player just took their sock off, or you have a preteen that was been playing on the playground all day.
So yeah, that's in kombucha.
I'm intrigued.
I'm curious too.
Actually, and the girl, Erin, she said that we have to do this so we can power up.
No, this is the one that hurts us.
This is a power
well,
down.
Yellow is actually not in any of the main games. It's in the Mario Party games, though, and that's how you go faster.
Oh,
We
it's gonna
could
make us
go faster.
What's the one that hurts you? Is it the multicolored?
Purple.
No, purple.
Purple.
It is purple. The multicolored. No.
All right.
It's multicolored
We have a
something
guest today. Angela.
Angela's not a guest.
If
She's more
Angela-
like a
I know.
family. She's in most
if
episodes.
she will
in the
come
back.
and grab hers and
Caleb's.
producer Caleb's.
And
She's actually family. It's fine.
And I was looking to see if the fighting game is if Smash is on the N64 thing that they released for Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's not. Because Smash was introduced with N64.
Was it?
I've got enough for another round, so I hope it's good.
All right. Hold on. Let's get Caleb in picture.
Get in the picture with
There
your
we go.
stuff.
There we go.
We're gonna power up with the kombucha mushroom.
We're gonna do something here.
Power up stuff.
Yep.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. It
That was not bad.
No.
Not bad.
Probably needed more cream soda.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel?
She has to consult her phone to tell us how she feels.
Oh, sorry. Jennifer's messaged me about something about dinner that I prepped, so I was making sure I didn't need to do something for
Let's
the
try
kids.
another one with more cream soda.
Yeah, I think it was okay.
Yeah.
The
Give me
smell was weird.
Give me that. We're gonna try it with more cream soda. Anybody else want to try another?
It
one?
wasn't
I do.
bad tasting, but the smell
Yeah,
was
it's just-
a little weird.
Yeah.
So, while we were prepping this next one, there was in the late 80s a live-action cartoon Super Mario Brothers TV show for syndication, starring Captain Lou Albano as Mario. He used to be a part of the WWE. Most people might recognize him from the WWE and the
or the Cindy Lauper
Cindy
videos.
Lauper videos for girls who just want to have fun. She plays his dad.
Also, the
Okay.
Goonies video.
Yeah, they had formed a good friendship. But I'm gonna put this in there so we can all.
Oh, you
watch
get another one too, but you're gonna have only a little bit of this and more cream soda.
it. All right, so we're gonna.
Thank you.
So you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm watching.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. With the Mario Brothers and plumbers again, we're not like the others who
I love this already.
Oh.
Also, the cartoon, nothing like the game either.
No.
So Koopa in this is a dragon, right? Is Koopa a dragon?
Dinosaur?
No, so,
What is Koopa? It's a turtle.
yeah, like nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Koopa
He's a
is
reptile.
a Koopa. Well, I mean,
So this show was a cartoon show, but it was booked in with live action skits by Mario and Luigi, and it is on YouTube and is damn
That's
right
hilarious.
ridiculous. So I highly recommend it.
Do our next shot with more cream soda.
Mazel tov.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
That was good.
We're all going to
That was
have a very nice
was it.
bowel
That was
movement
better.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is a mighty powerful flavor of a drink. right
I really
there.
like your shirt.
So are you ready for some apocrypha?
You're welcome.
I feel
Yes.
like
All the time.
Yes, but pass that to her so she can smell it.
Oh God.
Feels like a foot. You know, I like when you opened it and smelled it. That was the best part of it.
Orange and vanilla and oak aged.
They
And
lie.
feet.
They lie. It
Trust
smells like fungus.
The fungus.
It smells like fungus.
There's fungus.
So
and
the first
fungus.
screenplay was written by Oscar-winning screenwriter Barry Morrow. Barry wrote Rain Man. His story follows brothers Mario and Luigi on an existential road trip so similar to Morrow's prior Rain Man. The production title of the script, Drain Man. Morrow described this screenplay as a study in contrast, like Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello, that would have an odyssey and a quest, like the game itself. Co-producer Fred C. Caruso later said that Morrow's story was more of a serious drama as opposed to a fun comedy. So we could have got a deep Mario film.
All
We
right.
did not though.
Deep
I almost would have
cuts.
liked a deep one.
Early drafts of the script show that Bowser only disguised himself as a human in the first two scenes. The princess character is named Hildy, and Bowser wants to marry her in an attempt to obtain the crown of invincibility, which is to take over the Mushroom Kingdom. Actual game enemies such as the piranha plants, the thwomps make an appearance. Toad accompanies the Mario brothers throughout their journey as a main character. A baby dinosaur named Junior thinks Mario is his mom. Luigi gets a raccoon power at one point, and one of the Bowser's lackeys, a possible prototype for Kamek, tells Mario, "Your princess is another castle." Mario and Luigi sing a song for Bowser. Bowser ends up falling to a pit of lava. In other words, the dress draft
Wait,
is much
who's
more,
Bowser?
King Koopa.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Bowser.
So his name has always been Bowser, but he also goes by Koopa King.
Yeah,
Koopa.
he's the king of the Koopas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is a Koopa
So-
exactly?
so
A turtle?
It's like a
Yeah,
turtle
so
bad guy.
I quickly looked up so that way we finally have an answer. So he is a Koopa turtle, which is based off of the Japanese dragon turtles.
Okay.
And that's why he has both a dragon and turtle appearance.
Okay. Thank
well,
you.
alrighty then.
Nearly a half hour of footage was cut to give this movie a proper running time. Deleted scene. They filmed more.
I just have to giggle over that.
Deleted scenes include an extended sequence of Koopa chasing Daisy's mother in New York, which feature him gazing admirably at the buildings, which would later inspire his warped construction project in Dino Hatton.
Okay.
Before we continue, because we're talking about the buildings,
Yeah.
that's the one part of this film that did not age well.
Well, they do.
The only thing that they took
Oh, my
over was the
God.
Twin
Yeah,
Towers.
Twin Towers.
And then when they started to leave the thing and then come back, I was like, oh, that's too real. It's too soon.
Yep.
yeah, come on, guys.
There's a scene of Mario and Luigi actively confronting the Scapelli brothers. Alternate scene of Mario and Luigi eating. Daisy enters the cafe using the payphone inside. You know, just odds and ends. That
That they had to clean up.
they had to clean up. The scripts called for a finale in which Mario would scale the Brooklyn Bridge and drop a bomb on King Koopa's throat. However, the production ran over schedule and over budget, so the idea was scrapped. So I know you're looking at my notes, so I can't play the game.
I can't see it.
Okay.
I can't
You can
see
play
it
the game.
either.
I'm not reading
All right.
it.
No,
Like we're just kind of looking because that's pretty much what we're doing.
But I-
Okay.
No
we're
problem.
paying
I
attention.
wear glasses, so no, there's no way I can see that.
I can't either.
all right. So people who were people who were offered to play Mario but turned it down.
Oh gosh.
All right. He was in Twins. He was in
Oh,
It's
all right.
Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
I can see that.
They sent him a script. He never called them back.
Oh wow. I can see him do it though.
Yeah.
Pothead comedian of the 70s.
That means nothing.
Either Cheech or Chong.
Cheech
This
Marin.
is either Cheech or
Yeah.
Chong. Either one of them.
People to considered to be played for Koopa. The first hint is Batman.
Keaton?
Keaton.
Keaton.
Really?
Yeah. Turned it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other hint, the other guy's hint is he's the other guy in Twins.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dances with Wolves.
Oh, Costner.
Turned it down. Here's my favorite. Tom Hanks was considered for the role of Luigi.
What?
Listen, they
But-
should have done Leonardo DiCaprio. He was a leading
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
or a Hollywood hunk.
But
Hank still had a little bit of baby face then, and he was
but
also like
get this,
a big
get this.
deal.
But the failures of Turner and Hooch and Joe versus the Volcano, which was in 89 and 90, led the studio to believe that Hanks was no longer a box office draw.
Oh, that's crazy.
Remember that statement for when we talk about the movies of this that
Oh
year.
my God. So number one, Turner and Hooch was a great movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
He likes the TV show.
Yeah.
I never saw
So-
Joe versus the Volcano.
Yeah. It's good.
But Turner and Hooch was great.
Yeah. It's a classic.
So
I haven't seen it,
Harold
so-
Ramis was offered to direct the film but declined.
I have no idea who that is.
Egon.
Ghostbusters.
Egon.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a director.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Groundhog Day is his.
Really?
Yeah.
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 A lot of
for
the,
you,
lot
Egon.
Of, lot
Good
of the Bill
for you.
Murray, like a lot of the
Oh,
Bill
Bill
Murray
Murray stuff.
classics.
Wait,
Isn't
stop.
he one? Isn't
he
he
clicks
the
on
one that
himself,
leaves
the
all
screen
the
is
shit
black.
to the people in the new Ghostbusters movie?
Yeah. Huh?
Isn't it he the one that leaves the house to the people in the new Ghostbusters?
Yeah, he's
movie?
dead. He's no longer with us.
That's
so,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
The Uncle Egon leaves all the stuff.
This is their dad. It's
Their dad.
grandfather.
Oh, grandfather Egon.
Oh, we had something. We had a real camera issue.
Yeah, his screen is black.
Yeah, because the camera disconnected. Oh, that's,
How did
Excuse
we
me,
all
sir.
miss that?
we're gonna have to get you a production assistant for you, right?
How many times are you going to have to?
I'm
going
gonna need you to tighten
have
up.
To edit this mess.
I'm gonna need you to tighten up over
This will be
there.
a quick edit, so there's nothing
I
wrong
know.
with that.
Joking.
Tell him to tighten up.
You know I'm joking.
Scotty, tell him to tighten up. Tighten up.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
no,
Let's
no,
do
no, no.
stuff. Every time you mess.
Oh, you got him in the bootay. And you ricocheted
I'm leaving all of this in. This
You
is-
ricocheted it and got him in the bootay.
I wish we had that on camera. It
Thank
would've
you for
been great.
throwing it in the garbage.
Don't abuse our producer.
Get it together,
Oh, God. That's what we need is
producer
a Nerf
Kuba.
gun. Anytime something goes wrong, just shoot him with the
I
he
have
needs one
Nerf
for
guns
us.
at home. He'll
I
get the
think
small
vice
one.
versa.
We're gonna get the big one.
Okay,
He
you
get
know
a
what your
tiny one.
you know what your Christmas gifts are going to be now. We're all getting Nerf guns, and I'm not even.
I'm
joking.
100% okay with that.
I'm not even joking.
So I wanted to talk about the production of this film.
Yeah.
Please, let's talk
Please.
about that.
Initially, Bob Hoskins didn't like the script and didn't want to do another children's film. He had just done Roger Rabbit and Hook. He didn't want to become the Dick Van Dyke of type character. So Hoskins wondered how he would prepare for the role, saying, "I'm in the right shape. I've got a mustache. I've worked as a plumber's apprentice for about 3 weeks and set the plumber's boots
hilarious.
on fire with a blowtorch." The producer kept sending Hoskins new scripts until revisions, so they finally agreed. Rocky Morton, the co-director, reflected on the movie in 2016 as a harrowing experience. He explained that he and his currently his ex-wife, Annabelle Jankel, the other director, along with the rest of the cast, agreed to make the movie based on the script originally written by Dick Clement and Island La Frenza, which focused on Mario and Luigi, complicated but loving family dynamic, which they had developed. That all changed because of the studio. Morton also reflected that he felt uneasy putting in the position of having to defend the new script. In addition, working with Dennis Hopper was, quote, really, 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 really hard.
oh wow.
Was that his wife at the time?
Can we backpedal a little bit?
I missed
Hopper-
that. You said a lot of names.
Dennis Hopper is the Koopa.
I
gotcha.
never considered Roger Rabbit a children's film.
Yeah,
It's mostly.
Yeah, it's not like a kids movie, but there's a
It's almost like a teen, like a preteen
Right.
type
Yeah.
age.
It's got some innuendos though, so there's.
But
no-
that-
but to be in something
that-
with cartoons,
Stuff like that flies over kids' heads.
It's
Yeah,
good
I
for the
guess it
adults.
does,
It's a good family film. The cast and crew disliked Rocky Morton and Annabelle Jankel for allegedly obnoxious and controlling behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Their regular rewrites of the script and for making major changes to the film without telling each other or other members of
Oh
the
my
production.
gosh!
Oh my gosh!
To show and be like, "What are you
No,
doing?" Like, I changed the
like-
film.
It's almost like no wonder they're ex-husband and wife now.
Yeah.
The film crew would regularly refer to them by insulting nicknames and even had T-shirts made that displayed rude comments made by the directors. Bob Hoskins referred to them as the cunt and the cow.
Jeez Louise.
You just said the C word.
I'm just
quoting.
I'm quoting.
He was quoting. That was not a Scotty word.
I love it.
I-
I love it.
I am quoting Bob Hoskins.
I'm just
This was
saying.
also on a T-shirt. Reportedly, at one time, Dennis
Oh my
Hopper
God.
was so fed up with the drawn out and constantly changing production that he spent almost 3 hours yelling at the directors, holding up the film of a scene in Koopa's bedroom.
Nice.
I feel like he needs some more fungus juice.
So into
for
the
his
trivia.
potty
do
mouth.
it. I'm ready for trivia.
Here's my favorite trivia from the entire day. Bob Hoskins did not know that the film he was making was based on a game.
That's fantastic. That's like if you got the role, you'd be like, I'm about it because that dude's gonna be in it. And he takes his shirt off later, and they're like, "Psych, it's a video game."
Until his son asked him what he was working on. When Hoskins mentioned that the film's title, his son immediately recognized it and showed Hoskins the game on his own
That's
Nintendo.
hilarious.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Oh, that made me happy.
So remember when we talked about the Matrix and all the injuries?
Yes.
Mario has to give him a chase for their money. During a chase scene, Bob Hoskins broke his finger when the van door slammed on his hand.
Jesus.
For the rest of the film, Hoskins is wearing a cast that's painted pink to look like a hand.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah,
Now I want to go watch it again.
John Leguizamo was the one who actually broke his hand.
He slammed the door.
Slammed the
That's
door.
lovely.
And was apologizing through the entire movie. And Bob's like, "It's fine. It's fine."
Yeah, imagine being like, because back then John wasn't that big yet. Like
he
was on
wasn't
his
yet. Now he's huge.
like. So imagine being that guy that
He's almost
slammed.
got the EGOT.
Now you
I
get
think
to
he's
tell that
missing the Oscar.
story
I
and
think
be
he's got the
like,
rest, but
I
he's
did
got- he's
it.
almost got the
Yeah,
EGOT.
like I slammed Bob Hoskins' hands. Like
Okay.
so you don't know. You didn't recognize John Leguizamo. You don't really know him.
The Luigi?
Right.
No.
So let me explain him to you. He's a good-looking guy, but the majority of the I think he is.
No,
But the majority of the characters he plays is not.
He doesn't play people who are pretty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's such a great, and he can change his voice. He can change his he's amazing.
I'll have to look him up
He's
and watch something
amazing
else.
at everything he does. He is just the first time.
Is it Wong whatever?
Yeah, he's
Tu
in-
Wong Fu?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The
That's the one you
first-
guys
I think
recommend?
Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Okay.
That's the entire title.
Yeah.
Tu Wong Fu.
Two Wong
Wong
Fu.
Fu.
Thanks for
For
everything. Love Julie Newmar.
Okay.
So,
I will
but
look
it's
that up.
great.
We're doing that next
Yeah, we're doing
season.
next
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
next
really good. But he's done something. The first thing I think I saw him in was Spawn, right?
Sorry.
Where he,
Yeah.
but he was good.
no.
I think he was good.
He's
I thought he was
fine.
good. I love John Leguizamo.
He's already done bugging it.
That's like saying he was good in Kick-Ass 2.
I love John. Y'all don't.
So he got to be pretty
I'm
in this
gonna
movie,
fight you
though.
all. Don't talk bad about my John Leguizamo.
Because it does feel like he was the pretty one in this movie. Like he was the one that was
Yeah.
like
He's also the pretty one in Tu Wong
flirtatious
Fu.
and like, took his shirt off.
right?
and-
He's also the
Yeah.
pretty one in Tu Wong
True, he's
Fu.
getting his princess points. I'm trying to say. I'm gonna find things that he did before this.
Yeah.
On the.
What?
Yeah,
he was
said-
Sid the
Yeah, he
Sloth.
said
Yeah.
the sloth.
Are you kidding me right
Yeah,
now?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Have you seen Ice Age?
She didn't even have to look
I've
it
seen-
up.
I've seen
Look
all of
how
them.
wonderful she is. That was Angela who gave us that bit of information.
Yeah.
For those of you who can't hear her,
Which is technically everybody.
Oh. Going back, he was in Romeo plus Juliet.
Yeah, he was in Romeo and Juliet.
oh, I didn't know that. Is
He's
he really?
Mercutio, right?
Yep.
Holy monkeys!
I don't think there's monkeys in that one either.
All right,
No.
So
I've always loved John
he was
Leguizamo.
in Casualties of War. He's in Die Hard 2.
Interesting.
He's in.
Are we gonna watch that?
Regarding Henry? It's on the list. Mario, and then afterwards he did Carlito's Way. He's really good in Carlito's Way.
He was.
Tu Wong Fu's good. He's in Executive Decision, The Fan, Romeo plus Juliet.
That's way back. Keep going.
The Pest. Then he did Spawn. He was the.
Then I lied. Romeo plus Juliet's the first thing
I
I've
really
seen
like
in.
him in Summer of Sam, which is a Spike Lee movie.
Mhm.
He's in Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, I loved him in Moulin Rouge.
He's in all the Ice Ages. He's in Assault on Precinct 13.
He's a great voice actor.
He's in Land of the Dead, which was, I think, Romero's last good zombie movie. But yeah, he's done a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Just
He's
a ton.
He's very prolific.
He's in the John Wick
Yeah,
films.
John Wick 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in John.
I've seen John Wick.
Yeah, he's the
He's in-
mechanic in John Wick. In the beginning of John Wick.
No, I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, he did that for fun. It's like,
He's also a prolific Broadway actor. He's done.
He's going to be in the new Disney film Encanto.
Yeah.
which one?
Encanto?
Yeah, the one that done. Is it Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote? Or
I
it's,
don't know this one.
Yeah. It's about a magic house.
Yeah.
Is it a Hispanic
Lin-Manuel
based
did the
thing?
music.
Did he do the music? Yeah, I knew he's doing. But
He's great.
Interesting.
but yeah, so that's John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
In addition to breaking his finger, Bob Hoskins recalled that he was stabbed 4 times, electrocuted, and nearly drowned.
Oh.
Are you kidding? What?
Stabbed 4 times?
With what?
Just what he just says. He, after addition to breaking his finger, he's recalled that he was stabbed 4 times, electrocuted, and nearly drowned.
You know what? Yeah.
And he quotes with, "And that's what's just happened to me."
Yep.
Allegedly due to drinking on set, John Leguizamo was hit by a car, breaking his leg. You could even
God.
see the cast in some shots of the movie.
I still love you, John. I feel you.
Dennis Hopper explained that why he did the film. "I made a picture called Super Mario Brothers, and my 6-year-old son at the time, now he 18, at the time he did the interview, he was 18. He said, 'Dad, I think you're probably a pretty good actor, and why did you have to play a terrible guy, King Koopa, in Super Mario Brothers?' And I said, 'Well, Henry, I did that so you could have shoes.' And he said, 'Dad, I don't need shoes that bad.'"
That's fantastic. I don't need them that bad.
That's great.
Shigeru Miyamoto, Mario's creator, stated, "In the end, it was a very fun project that they put a lot of effort into." But then he said, "The one thing that I still have some regrets about is that the movie may have tried to get a little too close to what Mario the video gaming were, and in a sense, it became a movie that was about a video game rather than being an entertainment movie in on by itself."
Okay.
The set for Dino Happen was built in an abandoned cement factory called the Ideal Cement Factory in the woods outside of Willington, North Carolina. Set designs were adapted to existing structures of the building. The factory was also used as the Shredder and the Foot Clan's hideout and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and
Yes, it was.
Top Dollars nightclub in The Crow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where a death happened. We discussed previously.
Yep.
Have you ever seen The Crow?
I have not.
We'll put
It's
it-
amazing.
We'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
According to John Leguizamo's autobiography, Rocky Morton, the co-director, once poured hot coffee on an extra's head because he didn't like the extra's costume.
Ooh.
As somebody who's been an extra in several films,
Can you imagine?
I would kill a motherfucker. Do you hear me?
Right. The pan over the city toward Koopa's Tower was done by one man over a period of 6 months, and at first was deemed impossible to do. He's like, "I got 6 months, I can do it." According to the post-production supervisor, that this had the most ADR looping of any film she's ever encountered.
We found at least one.
Yeah, so more than 1.5 square miles of plywood, 150 tons of steel, and 62 miles of lumber was used to create the Dino Happen set.
It's going to be a lot more expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lumber's really high right now.
This movie stars 2 Oscar nominees,
Okay.
Bob Hoskins
Yep.
and Dennis Hopper.
Yep.
One Oscar winner, Fisher Stevens, who played
Well,
Spike.
technically, he's a nominee too. Then.
Yeah, but he's also a
Right.
winner. Producer Roland Jaffe, composer Alan Silveresti, production director photographer Peter Levy is also an Oscar winner.
Wow.
So it has 2 nominees,
lot of
1,
people.
2, 3, 4, 5 winners.
Wow.
Now, did they all like the game? I know some of them didn't know, but
Right,
like
probably.
they're like,
Oh,
I'm
like-
on board.
Well, was it like a no-brainer? It's like, oh, Super Mario was huge, and it's like,
Yeah.
Bum, bum.
Because by then you already had the main 3. You also had Super Mario. Yeah, I also had Super Mario Land by that point. So like at that point it was a sensation. So why not?
So I want to end on a happy note.
Okay.
Okay.
Lance Henriksen, who played the king, the fungus who turns into a king, met his second wife on the set. She was the makeup artist.
Oh.
She was his fluffer.
Yes.
I'm a makeup artist.
But he was a testicle, so she was his fluffer.
She fluffed his testes.
Yes. So sweet.
That was sweet.
Would you like to guess the budget of this movie? We're going to do the bar tab.
Oh, I think it was a disgustingly large budget based on what I saw.
That it has?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think the budget was?
I think it was probably, 93, 50 million.
50 million.
75 million.
75.
80.
80. Your closest at 48.
All right.
Okay.
What did it gross?
20.
12 million.
9.
20.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Well done.
Opening weekend was 8.
Yeah.
That hurts.
All right, so it opened Memorial Day weekend. So that was May 23rd, 1993. Where did it land in the top 5?
Was it in the top 5?
It did. I wouldn't have said otherwise.
I'm going to say 5.
4.
Kayla wins at 4.
Okay. Fine, Caleb. But something came in worse.
Should we go from 5 to 1 or 1
What
to 5?
was worse than this?
Number 5 was Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know what that is. So.
It's awful.
It's a parody of Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the sequel of a movie that was a parody of Top Gun.
Yeah.
It's
There's a movie
awful.
called Hot Shots,
It
and
was
this is
trying
the
to
sequel.
Yeah, it was trying to cash in on the airplane.
Well, Naked
Okay.
Gun, mostly
More-
It
Naked
was
Gun.
Yeah.
it was bad. It was just bad. Anyway.
And they made a second?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
With Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay.
The second one has a fun callback to Apocalypse Now. Yeah, because Charlie Sheen's dad's in
Yep.
Apocalypse Now, and they're both on these boats and they pass each other. It's funny. So number 3 was Dave. It's a movie about a president.
I've never even heard of that.
2, Made in America.
Oh,
What is it called? Made in America?
Made
Yep.
in America. Whoopi
know
Goldberg and Ted Danson
Okay.
made when they were dating.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Cliffhanger is number 1.
I remember Cliffhanger because it had what's his face from Guardians of the Galaxy in it.
Oh.
I love him. He was
I know
also
you're-
in The Walking Dead. I love him.
Oh, now you threw me off.
Merle.
Oh.
Yeah.
That older guy?
Yeah.
The one with
Yeah.
the arrow that he goes,
Yeah, Yondu's
Yeah.
actor.
That was Norman's.
Yeah.
You know, Daryl's brother Merle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Merle.
But who is
I
he?
forgot- I'd
is
literally
he
for-
Xanu and Zan?
I think Xanu is his name in the
Guardians
Guardians.
Oh,
of
no,
the-
it's Yondu.
Yondu.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I'm just letting him go. I'm just going to let him go.
Yep.
But, I mean-
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker. I love him so hard. He's hot as balls for an older guy, I think.
We've met him.
I know we have. I love him so hard.
All right. So the top. Where do you think Mario Brothers fit in the top 100 of 1993?
97.
89, 97,
75.
74.
Oh, God. Caleb, you're fired.
So close.
No more, Caleb.
Can you
One
name
more.
the top 5 films of 1993?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Cliffhangers.
No. I'm going to give hints.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5th movie we have talked about in your notes.
That means nothing to me.
No,
Yeah,
no.
no,
yeah,
we
it does.
did. We
It-
literally just did
Talked
talk
about-
Jurassic Park.
No.
No, but-
we. Oh God.
I know.
It's in your fun facts. It was a big portion of your fun facts.
Oh.
It was.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Yay! I remembered the thing I talked about earlier.
Number 4 is a Tom Hanks, who remember was washed
Forrest
up.
Gump.
It was a Tom Hanks movie.
Was it Forrest Gump?
No, Forrest Gump is not.
Oh, was it big?
Saving Private Ryan.
Big is in the 80s.
Okay, I know that.
I like that. I know that.
It wasn't
Saving Private
Sa-
Ryan's later. Hold on. Let
was
me
much
finish my.
later. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
hold on.
I just say Tom Hanks. They're just going to name Tom Hanks movies.
I thought that was the clue.
I'm not done with the clues. Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks' first
Oh.
movie together.
You've got mail.
No, that's
No,
our second.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Woo! I've never seen it, but God, I know the name.
The 3rd is the John Grisham thriller with Tom Cruise.
Oh, that one is the client.
No, that's
No.
with Susan Sarandon.
Okay, never mind. It's the
The first word is right. Is the. You've got it. It's the
You
some.
suck.
It's the something.
the
What do you call a law?
the firm?
The firm.
The firm.
Number 2 is where Tommy Lee Jones gets his Oscar.
Hold on. Tommy
I
Lee
know
Jones.
one film that came out that year with Tommy Lee Jones, but I don't think he got an Oscar for it.
What's that?
I know Men in Black.
No, that was later.
That was
not
much
93.
later.
Oh, I thought that was
93, I was in Japan. Men in Black.
Men in
didn't
Black's
come out.
97.
Yeah, I was in Japan in my
Got
93.
Got it.
I don't know.
I didn't kill my wife.
Oh.
Oh, that was the run with Harrison Ford.
Yes.
With the
You're doing well.
he runs
On
away.
the spot, it's not helping.
It's the hold on the he runs and it's the,
It was a one-armed man.
hold on it's the he's running but not for
What's another name for a runner?
hold on the I know
sprinter.
No.
Long
The-
distance
the-
runner.
I know
Twice.
the
The Fugitive.
the
Yeah.
fugitive. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
And the number one movie of 1993 was
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Very good.
I almost thought
Get
she
that
was going to be like,
dino-sized.
I thought she was going to go with Toy Story.
I almost said Toy Story.
What
How'd
year
it
did
happen?
Toy Story come out?
1995. I
It
say
doesn't
every,
matter. It
every year
doesn't
we do
matter.
that.
We're getting
every
closer,
episode.
damn it.
You
This
know
was
what's funny?
93.
When 95 comes around, we'll blank it.
I
Yeah,
know.
we'll
It'll
blank
be
it.
like, you do this every time, and I'm going to be like, Indiana Jones. Star
So
Wars.
the movies that we have done before on Demolition Man
Gosh.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was
came
a great
out.
one.
Came out was number 18, so it had beat Mario.
I love Demolition Man.
However, Mario Brothers beat two other films that we've done one on this show and one on the Catacombs, and so
Gymkhana?
no, I'm not make you guess. I'll tell you. 86 was Tombstone.
Oh, Tombstones. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Mario
bomb.
Brothers beat?
Tombstone bombed. It
How?
don't-
It was so good.
Right, it bombed though. No one watched
Was
it.
it good later?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
It found
Yeah.
its footing on video,
That's crazy.
and then for the Catacombs we saw Judgment Night. So that at 101.
Okay.
Judgment Night.
So that was Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, it was.
Do you recommend this
Fantastic.
movie?
Half-heartedly.
I don't think I
Half
would.
heart? Really? I thought you'd
because
be all gun ho for it.
I mean,
I don't like it in comparison to the game.
Yeah.
It bothers me. I don't know.
It was fun that I watched it with you guys, but no, I'll never watch it again.
I recommend it. It's fun to watch. I probably won't watch it again unless it's a setting where I
thing.
need to
Yeah,
hold a hostage or something.
maybe a goofy like movie night thing where you just have a
Watch
bunch
Or
of
maybe if we
B-roll.
create
Yeah.
a drinking
B-films.
game
then
for
I
it.
then I would include it, but like
but
Before we go, I will leave you with this. So Mario Brothers ends on a cliffhanger.
mhm.
You know, they save the day, but 3 weeks later, Daisy shows up in the apartment. And she's got like a flamethrower, and she's like, "I need your help." A few years ago, some fans got together and made a Super Mario Brothers 2 comic, and then they pick up the story. It's available online. I'll post links and put it in the
That's
show.
cool.
But yeah, here's some of the art from it, so you can it's
that looks way better than the movie.
yeah, so it's a little more
Dark.
yeah, it's a little darker, and so but.
What does Luigi look like
Well, I'll show you what Luigi looks
in
like.
the comic? I need to see this.
I like that every time she's like, I need to see a picture of the dude, please.
I like what I like.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's her and her rock.
I want to see Luigi's.
I'm working on it. There's a Shy Guy. Oh wait, I have a mouse. What the hell am I doing with a?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
I keep forgetting I have a mouse. All right, so next.
That's how I look
This
in the
is-
morning without coffee.
Oh look, there's all kind. Man, this comic's get great, right?
It looks real. The art's amazing.
Yeah.
That's Louis.
Oh,
I don't know how I feel about
I'm not
Luigi.
impressed with that.
Not impressed with that.
He's
No.
looking more like a douche.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a bro.
I don't know. He looks like he could be in Clerks.
He does. He does look like he could be in Clerks.
Looks like he could be in Clerks.
Okay.
Next week we're gonna make Stephanie play Super Mario Brothers and be sad that the game is way better than the movie.
There you go.
And she's
And,
going to come back and be like, I do not recommend that movie.
I already said I didn't recommend that
It's going to
movie.
be like a
Yeah.
hard pass.
and then we'll tell you what we're gonna be watching for the following week.
Yes.
So
because it's Movember.
yeah, this Movember. Oh, you tell a bunch of Movember stuff.
Yeah.
So Movember.
We talked a little
so
bit.
if you have been one of our listeners, you know that I raise money for Movember Foundation every year. Movemeber Foundation supports men's health issues such as prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's mental health, specifically suicide awareness and prevention. So the money that is donated funds programs that supports these areas. So it is Movemeber, which is why we did this movie, because it's about the mustache. And look who has an awesome mustache, Mario.
There was
you
a
go.
testicle in the movie too.
And there was a testicle.
Yes.
He was a uniballer, which means that he probably had testicular cancer at one point.
And he also needed to be helped.
And he needed help. So, guys, know thy nuts. Check yourself.
Get your pee-pee checked.
And also, talk to your bros. You know, you don't have to be ashamed if you're stressed out, because the world's kind of fucked up right now. It's cool. You know, lean on your friends and stuff. But yeah, so I'm hardcore about the Movemeber Foundation. So that's why I do this.
That's a great way to end this. This is Scotty saying this is our contribution to the multiverse. Go out and make yours.
Bye.
Bye.